present was on.
Okay.
It was a smartwatch, and it was from my mother.
Okay. So second question. Would you like to get fitter? What do you think you should do?
Yes, I would like to get fitter. I should do more exercise and have a good feeding.
Okay. Uh, third question. What website do you use if you want to get tickets?
The website that I use is Ticket Shop to get tickets for the concerts.
Okay. Yes, that's the most common one, right? The ticket show. Yeah, you are right. Who do you get on with best in your family?
I I get on with my cousin. And the other question is, no, there is anybody that I don't get on with.
Okay. Okay, nice. How do you get to university, I think?
I get to university on a bus and Metrovia. It usually take me 1 hour, or in other days, my cousin takes me to the university.
Okay, that will be by car. By car.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, next question, Alanis. Do you have a good sense of direction or do you often get lost?
No, I don't have a good sense. I often get lost.
Okay. Um, how many emails or text messages do you get a day? Are they mostly from friends? Do you usually reply immediately?
I get 6 text message a day. Yes, there are more friendly for my friends. I usually reply immediately.
Okay. Okay, so you usually reply immediately. Nice. Okay, thank you, Alanis. Well done, well done. Good job. Okay, now let's hear the responses for about this activity. The partner Gerald for example. Now it's your turn, Gerald. So listen to the question and you're going to answer, okay? The first question is this. When was the last time when was the last time you got a present? What was it? And who was it from?
The last time when I got a present was on Christmas. My lovely sister gave me $20.
Okay, next question. Would you like to get fitter? What do you think you should do, Gerald?
Yes, I'd like to get fitter, but I feel that I am in shape because I always do exercise at home.
Oh, nice, so you are in shape. Okay,
Mm.
what website do you use if you want to get tickets?
I think that the website that I need get tickets is for the concerts, but I'm not sure. Other options, we can get tickets in points of sales.
Okay. Um, who do you get on with in your family? Is there anybody you don't get on with?
Uh, in my family, I get on better with my twin brother because he's a life partner and we go at the same place every time. I don't have anyone I don't get on with.
Okay. How do you get to university? Yeah,
Uh,
yes.
I study to distance. Aquí respondí acerca de mi trabajo, teacher.
Okay, so that
Ajá,
would
sí.
be how do you go to work?
Work. Okay.
Yes.
I don't have a permanent job, but when I have, I get to work walking because we have a restaurant near home.
Okay. Okay, so you use your 2 feet. Nice.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a good sense of direction or do you often get lost?
When I uh, Yes, I have a good sense of direction in my city, but in Guayaquil, always got lost.
You always got lost. You always get lost in Guayaquil here.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Mm.
Where do you live? You don't live in
In Gal
Guayaquil.
no, in Puerto Llora, en Galápagos.
Okay, so you live in Galapagos. That's why. That's why.
Mhm.
Yes. Guayaquil is a big city. Yes. People can get lost. That's
Mhm.
normal. Okay,
Mhm.
girl. Next question. How many emails or text messages do you get a day? Are they mostly from friends or family members? Do you usually reply immediately?
I don't get a lot of emails or text message daily. I chat with 2 persons maximum in a day. I'm boring. And yes, I usually reply immediately to message.
Okay, okay, girl, well done. Okay,
Thank you,
so
teacher.
I noticed some things. For example, we want to say day by day, right? So you say daily, okay? Daily means diariamente, daily. Okay, what else? So far, I think that's the one that you need to correct. Um, okay, and here in Guayaquil, I always don't forget the I before always. I think that will be all. You did great.
Thank you, teacher.
Well done. Well done. Okay, since we have a lot of responses. This is a kind of a big group. I will just ask another student, okay? So I don't know if it's in the class, Valentina. Yes.
Yes, hi.
Okay, Valentina. I will ask you a couple of questions and you're going to answer, okay?
Okay.
Let's start. You are going to be the last student, okay? First question. When was the last time you got a present? What was it and who was it from, Valentina?
The last time I got a present was in Christmas last week. I was a trip to Aruba for my boyfriend.
Okay. Would you like to get fitter, Valentina? What do you think you should do?
Yes, I would like to get in a ship. I think I should exercise more and more protein.
Okay. What website do you use if you want to buy tickets?
If I want to travel, I get my tickets directly from an airline.
Okay. How do you get on with your family? Sorry, who did you get on with your family? Is there anybody you don't get on with?
I have a good relationship with everyone at home, but the one with I art the most is with my mom.
Okay. What's the first thing, Valentina, you do when you get from work, university?
I get to work in my dad's car. I take me about 30 minutes to get to a work.
Okay.
To work.
Do you have a good sense of direction?
No, I have sense of orientation that is why I always use GPS.
Okay. How many emails or text messages do you get a day?
I don't get many emails or messages. I test them back a week later.
Okay. Okay, Valentina, thank you. Okay,
Thank
guys.
you.
So we have two different questions here, right? How do you get to work? And what's the first thing you do? Okay, so try to remember the questions. So, because these questions can be in the speaking exam, okay? If someone asks you, how do you get to work, school, university? It's the means of transportation that the person is asking, okay? How do you get to work? I go to work by car, by bus, by, I don't know, by taxi, okay? By Uber. Why not? Okay? Remember, how do you get to work, to university? Quiere decir, ¿cómo usted va a tal lugar? ¿En qué medio de transporte usted se moviliza? How do you get to work, university, school? Okay? What's the first thing you do? ¿Qué es lo primero que usted hace? When you get home, cuando usted llega a la casa, al trabajo, okay? What's the first thing you do? Oh, the first thing I do, well, I take a shower. After I take a shower, I have my meal, my dinner. I brush my teeth, and then I go to sleep. Okay? So that will be all, guys. It's really simple. So listen to the questions and try to answer the best as possible, okay? So far you did great. I think you're doing a good job, guys. Congratulations. Since we cannot continue asking the questions to other students due to time, I will try to move on to the next part, okay? Which is this part. Okay, so what are we going to do, guys? We're going to read this text, okay? This is a website. The website is called goodadvice.com. In this website, there are two problems that have arrived, okay? These problems we're going to read, and then we're going to write a response to one of them, giving advice, okay? So we're going to do this in pairs. But first of all, we're going to read the two problems that are posted in this website. Okay, let's see who is there. John, help me read the first problem. Okay, the first line, help me read the first line. Post your problems.
Post your problems here and you get advice from all over the world.
Thank you, John. Now, Sebastian, help me read the first problem.
My best friend wants to borrow some money to help her buy a car. I have the money, and she says she'll pay me back next year. But I'm worried that it's not a good idea to lend money to friends. What should I do?
Okay, that's the first problem. Now let's read the second problem. Alvaro.
My friend Anna has gone away on holiday for 2 weeks and I'm looking after her cat. Yesterday I couldn't find the cat anywhere. My friend is coming home in 3 days. I'm desperate. Should I phone her now and tell her? What should I do?
Okay, what should I do? Now, you have read with us the problems. Now you're going to give a piece of advice to one of those problems, okay? So we're doing this activity in pairs. Lo vamos a hacer en pareja, okay? So let me, just a second. Let me share with you where you are going to do this activity. Oh, it's here. It's here. So we're going to do the activity in Jamboard, okay? Have you ever used Jamboard? ¿Alguna vez han usado Jamboard? ¿Sí o no? No. Sebastián says no. Edward, no. John says no. Sandra says no. So, Jamboard es una aplicación de Google, ¿ok? Que básicamente, chicos, ustedes tienen varios slides. ¿Ok? Varios slides en donde ustedes van a poner su opinión. Ustedes van a ver a su lado izquierdo notas adhesivas donde ustedes pueden escribir su opinión. También pueden escribir de otra forma, pueden escribir en textos su opinión. También pueden añadir una imagen, si ustedes quieren añadir una imagen. Pueden también rayar. Ustedes se dan cuenta, pueden rayar. No, this is a pencil. This one is to point, okay? So you have the eraser over here. You have the mouse, where you can click, you can edit, you can eliminate, you can order, and you can copy and paste the same drawing that you did before, okay? So we have here, how do we use it? ¿Qué es lo que vamos a hacer en parejas? You're going to give a piece of advice to problem number 1 or problem number 2, okay? So you as pairs, you're going to pick, if you want this problem, you pick just this problem to give the piece of advice. If you want to give a piece of advice to this problem, you pick only this problem, okay? You have 2 options, pick one. 2 problems, to just pick one, okay? This is how you give a piece of advice. So remember, you say, I think you should. I don't think you should. Or you can say also, you shouldn't. Or if you want to ask the questions, why don't you? Or you can say, you could, okay? So you're going to write a response to one of these problems, just one, okay? I will ask you just a paragraph, okay? Which will be 3 sentences. Sorry, 3 lines. 1, 2, 3 lines. Okay, got it? It's a short text. It's not that long. So let's start by asking you, would you like to pick your pair? Or would you like me to pick yours? Tell me. Okay, Omar says Vélez and me. Okay, Daniela and who was it? Omar. Okay, Daniela and Omar is going to work together. Are going to work together, sorry. Andrade and Fierro. Okay. So far I have 2 pairs. Okay, guys, pick your pair and write in the chat box your pair. Escojan su pareja y escriban en el chat. Okay, Rafaela and Sebastián Sánchez. Okay. Pick your pair. We have here Nicole, Evelyn, Saskia, Valentina. Pick your pair. Okay, so far I have Omar and Daniela. And Chris and who is Andrade? Ah, Saskia. Chris and Saskia. Omar and Daniel again. Rafaela and Sebastian Sanchez. Okay, so the rest, would you like me to pick yours? Okay, so Alvaro is going to work with Kaylin. Alvaro and Kaylin.
Okay, Miss. Thank you.
Okay. Valentina and with the okay, Valentina and Nicole Cuenca. Okay, you're going to work together, girls. Evelyn and Alanis. Okay. Sandra is going to work with who's there? Sandra is going to work with John. Sandra and John. Okay. Does anybody have a pair? Everyone has a pair? Yes? I think so. Okay, now I'm going to share with you the link. So remember, put your names, pongan sus nombres, okay? Put your names in each slide. You have one slide per pair. Hold on a second. I'm going to share the link via WhatsApp, okay? Okay, I've shared the link via WhatsApp. Yes, please, just one advice for one problem. Pick one problem and write down your response, the piece of advice that you want to give to the person, okay?
Miss, ¿nosotros escogemos el problema?
Yes, you have two problems, just pick one
Okay.
problem. And give the piece of advice to that poor person, okay? And don't forget, guys, use the word should. Remember, should is to give advice. It's for giving advice. I should, you should, we should.
Miss, tal vez nos pueda dividir por salas para trabajar con los compañeros o cómo vamos a hacer.
Oh yes, I'm trying to divide yours, don't worry. Hold on a moment, okay? I will divide yours in breakout rooms so you can work together. Give me a minute. Okay, guys, you're going to accept the request, okay? So the breakout room is going to open. Hold on a moment. Okay, guys, now accept the invitation, please. So you can work with your peer. Remember, it's a pair work. You need to work with your partner. Okay. Okay. Saskia, please accept the invitation. Evelyn, please accept the invitation so you can join your peer and work together. Yes, you need to accept the invitation, Evelyn, so you can work with your peer, Alanis. Okay. Josue, are you there? Josue, are you here in class? Yes? Can see you.
Hello, teacher. Sorry, I going to the in the bus.
Oh, are you in the bus right now?
Yes, but a few minutes I stay in my house. So you send activity for the group of WhatsApp.
Yes, yes. Basically, you're going to work alone because we don't have more students. It is a pair work. So you're going to write a response to one problem, giving your piece of advice.
Only for one.
Yes, just pick one problem and give your piece of advice using the phrase, I think you should, I don't think you should, I I think you should, or if you want to say just you should do this, you shouldn't do that. Okay. So try to answer the response in a small paragraph. I'm just asking you guys 3 lines, right?
Okay.
3 lines. That's all. Okay. So read the problem, pick the problem, and write the response giving your piece of advice.
Okay, teacher. Otra pregunta. ¿Hay que estar conectado o no?
Yes, yes, you have to be connected. The thing is that your peers are now in their breakout rooms. That's why you don't see them.
Ah, okay.
But they are here in Zoom, yes.
Yeah, okay, teacher.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Okay, guys, did you finish? Yes. You could do it. Okay, let's see your work. Okay, here we are. This one is not. This is your work. Okay, guys. So let me refresh the page. Okay, let's see. So this is the work of Edward and Gerald. Tell me, guys, what did you write? Can you read your texts? Anyone? Edward and Gerald. Oh, they're not in class yet. Okay, let's wait for your peers, guys. Okay. Okay, Gerald or Edward, who would like to start? Give me your response, okay? Tell me, read the text.
Hello, teacher. Hi.
Okay.
Okay. We think you should keep calm and act as quickly as possible. You should call your friends or neighbors and ask them to help you look for it.
Okay.
Okay, after you should call Anna and ask if the cat has a favorite place where to go and immediately go looking. If you don't have results, you should share his picture asking for help finding it.
Finding the cat, right? Yeah, social
Yes.
medias, it's also another way to find missing dogs or cats. Okay. So far you did great. You used the phrase, we think you should. That's amazing. You should call. You should share his picture, asking for help. Okay, so that's a good piece of advice, guys. Well done. Okay, let's continue. John, Amaya, and Sandra. So the problem was about a best friend who wants to borrow some money to help her to buy a car. That's the problem.
Yes, miss. We have problem number one is my best friend want to borrow some money to help be a car. I have the money and she say she play me back next year, but I'm worried that it's no going idea to lend money to friends. What should do? The solution is number one, esa la diría mi compañera.
Okay. What will be the piece of advice? Sandra.
Number 1, set clear boundaries. If you choose to lend money, make a written agreement with clear repayment terms.
The solution number two is consider your own needs, make sure leaning won't impact your financial situation and be honest about any concert.
Solution number 3, be direct but kind. Share your concern and explain your terms openly, maintaining open and understanding communication.
Okay. Okay, guys. You did a good job, guys. But remember, if you want to give advice to someone, you need to use this phrase. I think you should, or only the word should. If it's a positive piece of advice, if it's a negative statement, you use you shouldn't. Okay? So that's the only thing that you miss there. But you have the piece of advice, number 1, piece of advice, number 2 and 3. That's great. But remember to use the word. Which word do we use to give a piece of advice? Should. Okay? So for example, if you have the first solution, the first piece of advice, we think, since it's you and John, right, Sandra? We think you should set clear boundaries, right? That's the first piece of advice. You should set clear boundaries. What else? You should consider your own needs. That's the second piece of advice. And the third one, you should be direct. You should be kind. Direct. Be kind and direct. Okay, if you want to be concise. You see? And you continue with your ideas. You should share your concerns, you should explain your terms. And
ya le vamos a agregar, teacher.
Okay, well done, guys. Well done. Don't worry, we're learning today. Okay, well done, guys. So far, you did it great. Okay, what about the next pair? Let's see, Saskia and Chris. Who would like to start?
Me. Well, we choose the problem 1, and advice is you should talk to your friend and tell her that you can give her the amount of money she's asking for, but you can lend her a little bit of money, a small amount, and you could propose a payment delay. Also, don't forget, no matter what happens in friendship, we shouldn't look back in the payment.
That's a good piece of advice. Well done, Chris. Okay, now the next pair, Daniela and Omar. Okay, who would like to read the problem and who would like to read the piece of advice?
Daniela aún no viene, así que
Okay.
yo haría las dos. O la paramos hasta el final porque vienen unos minutos más.
Oh, we can wait for her. Yes, we can wait.
Okay.
Okay, let's look at the next pair. Alanis and Evelyn. Alanis and Evelyn. Are you here, guys? Girls. I was going to say girls, like the British.
Yes, yes.
Yes, guys. Alanis. Okay, what will be the piece of advice?
I didn't finish yet.
Okay, you haven't finished yet. Okay, but I will wait for you, okay, girls? So finish your activity. Okay, so we have the next pair, Rafaela and Josue. Sebastian Sanchez. Okay, so who would like to read the problem and who would like to read the piece of advice? Tell me.
Okay, Miss, I'm going to read problem 1.
Okay. What was the problem about? Tell me, don't worry. Are you nervous?
But I read the problem or I read the answer?
No, first the problem, so your peers can understand it.
Okay, the problem is my best friend wants to borrow some money to help her buy a car. I have the money and she says she'll pay me back next year. But I'm worried that it's not a good idea to lend money to friends. What should I do?
Okay. So what's the piece of advice?
We think you should create a loan agreement to avoid any inconvenience or doubts about your friend not repaying you. Establish a clause that ensures if she doesn't repay the money on the specific day in the contract, she must give her laptop as compensation bonus.
That's a good exchange, you know. That's a good deal. Yeah, why not? If you don't pay me, you should give me your laptop instead. Well done. You are clever. Okay, let's move on to the next problem. The next pair. Okay, so we have Josue Recalde. Josue, tell us. We want to know.
Yes, teacher. Well, the problem is the first.
Okay.
Is my best friend to give or help her boy a car.
Okay.
Well, the first I think you should consider the impact of your friendship before making a decision. Trust is vital. So if you believe your friend is financially stable and responsible.
Okay.
And the second is I think you shouldn't overlook potential risks, especially if they're doubt about their commitment or if they constrain your our finance.
Okay. Okay, well done. Thank you. Thank you, Josue. So yes, you should consider the impact on the friendship before making that decision, right? The person should be a trusted person. Okay, we have the next pair, Valentina and Nicole. Okay, first of all, girls, what problem did you pick? Problem number 1 or problem number 2? Valentina and Nicole.
Hi, Miss.
Hello.
There are some teams and answer for each a question. What you may need to do.
Okay.
Okay. 3 tips are talk and be clear in your intentions.
Okay.
Don't lie and be honest, and everything will turn out better.
Okay.
Maybe you will save yourself a problem, but putting condition and solutions.
Okay.
Um, sometimes lending money is not good, but in large quantities, since friendship have been damaged by their
Okay.
circumstance. People often confuse friendship with having to do something for you, such as not asking you for money when they need it. So it's better to avoid damaging a friendship with money that you not know if they will return you, unless it's something that they pay you monthly, monthly, like loan, but you pay in cash. Only have the security that you will pay monthly, otherwise is the better to avoid. And the second question is, I do think I would be worried since cats usually get lost and don't come back. I will tell the friends and he could say what he could to do. I will still be looking for him.
Okay, thank you, Valentina. Okay, so you pick the two problems and you give the people a piece of advice for each. Well done, well done. Okay, so let's continue. We have the work of Kaylin and Alvaro. We are yours, guys.
Okay, problem one. My friend Anna has gone away on holiday for 2 weeks and I'm looking after her cat. Yesterday, I called find the cat anywhere. My friend is coming home in 3 days. I'm desperate. Should I phone her now and tell her? What should I do? I think you should call Anna because she can have an idea of where to find your cat. The cat may be hiding under the sofa, or the cat may be hiding on the desk. Okay, Katie.
Okay, I think you should call Anna and tell her what's happening so that she knows about it. Had a poster in the street with her cat's picture and often a red one.
Perfect. Well done, guys. Why not? Offering a reward is the best piece of advice. If we have a situation like this, a missing cat. Okay, guys. You did a great job. Okay, now let's return to, who was it? Okay. Are we ready, guys? Alanis and Evelyn?
Miss Daniela ya está aquí.
Really? Okay, so let's start with Daniela and Omar. We are yours.
Hi, teacher. Good night. Voy a leer el problema.
Okay.
My best friend wants to borrow some money to help her buy a car. I have the money and she says she'll pay me back next year. But I am worried that it's not a good idea to lend money to friends. What should I do?
Okay. I don't think you should lend the money, and if you do, make sure you can give that amount without affecting your own financial stability. Don't lend more than you are willing to lose. You could tell her to save more money and not be dependent on credit. Why don't you tell her how you are feeling about this?
Yes. So you're being clear with your intention, right? To make a decision, you need to talk with the person. Okay. Thank you, guys. You did it. Perfect. Let's continue with the last pair, Alanis and Evelyn. You can start, girls.
We choose the second problem. And
Okay.
I think you should first ask the people who live around you if they have seen the cat or when was the last time they saw it. Then you could publish on your networks and put signs on the streets. If this doesn't get resolved, as a last option, call your friend and
Okay, yes. Well done, you did it. Yes, the other way to say it, to give a piece of advice, is to ask the people around, right? Oh, have you seen a cat? Have you seen a small little cat? Yes, of course, neighbors could help. And the last piece of advice you wrote, I think, is this. Yes, putting signs around the corner of the neighborhood, or perhaps around the town that the cat was living, right? It's a good piece of advice, guys. You did it. Okay, so we finished this. Amazing, we did it. Okay, guys. So today we're going to continue. We are going to finish Unit 8B and Unit 8C. But first, let's do this unit, Unit 8B. Okay, so don't forget, guys, to have the cameras on. I can see Omar and Daniela, Evelyn, and Helene. So please have your cameras on, guys, okay? Okay, so we have here a reading, a text. So we're going to read the first two paragraphs and, of course, the title of the article, okay? So let's find out what is it about. Sebastian, can you read the title of the article, please?
Okay, nice. It always happens if.
Okay, it always happens. Look at the title. Okay, Omar, can you help me read the first paragraph?
Yes. If you are in a check-in queue and you change to another queue, which is moving more quickly, what will happen? Continue. Okay.
Yes.
The queue you were in before will suddenly start moving faster. What will happen if you take your umbrella because you think it's going to rain later? It won't rain, of course. It will only rain if you forget to take your umbrella. These are examples of Murphy's Law, which says if there is something that can go wrong, it will go wrong.
Okay, thank you, Omar. Edward, can you read the second paragraph, please?
Yeah. Murphy's Law took its name from Captain Edward Murphy, an American aerospace engineer from the 1940s. He was trying to improve safety for pilots flying military planes. Not sure recently, he got a reputation for always thinking of the worst thing that could happen in every situation. Here are some more examples of Murphy's Law. Yep.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Edward. Okay, so we have read the article. Who was Murphy, guys? That's a question for you. Who was Murphy and what is his law? What do you think? Who was Murphy, Chris?
Es un ingeniero aeroespacial.
Yes, well done. So, who was Murphy? He was an aerospace engineer. Well done. An aerospace engineer from the 1940s, imagine. Long time ago. He was Murphy. What is his law? What is his law? What do you think? What do you think, Alvaro? What is his law?
If there is something that can go wrong, it will go wrong.
Okay. Yes, if there is something that can go wrong, it will go wrong. That's a Murphy's law. In other words, if today is not going to rain, we're not going to rain. You don't need an umbrella. You don't need to worry about getting into traffic because it's going to rain. No, if there is something that can go wrong, it will go wrong. Okay, that's the law. Okay, so it can happen, guys. Have you ever experienced that? That you are worried, oh, today it's going to rain. I will need to grab my umbrella because there is a dark cloud, and time goes and nothing happens. The raining doesn't happen. So you were worried because you thought that, okay? So that's the Murphy's law. Okay. So today, yes, Sebastian, tell us.
Miss, I'm so sorry. I'm going to disconnect because today is my grandma's birthday, so I'm going to celebrate with her. So can I disconnect, please?
Okay, you can disconnect. You can watch a recording of the class later.
Okay, Miss. Happy New Year for all. Bye.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Okay, guys. Let's continue. So today we're going to do this activity regarding the article that we covered, okay? So please click on this activity right now. We're going to do the activity regarding the article, okay? So let's see. Now, look at the 8 examples of Murphy's Law in the article and match them with sentences A to H. So we have the article, the other part of the article, guys. Esa es la otra parte del artículo de Murphy's Law, okay? So you're going to place A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H letters in these spots. Okay, you're going to match those ideas. Okay, these are examples of Murphy's Law. Okay, so let's start. It says here, air travel. If you get to the airport early, what do you think can happen? Alvaro. We have some ideas. If you get to the airport early, your flight will be delayed. You will spill wine or coffee on it. You will find a parking space right in front of it. All the traffic lights will be red. We'll have a problem with the credit card. They will already have a partner. There will be a hyperactive 5-year-old in the seat behind you. Or it will work when the shop assistant tries it. What do you think can happen? Remember, if means yes, A. Okay. Remember, if means sí. Okay, es un condicional. If this situation happens, there could be a result. Okay, so if you get to the airport early, oh, the result will be your flight will be delayed. Okay, delayed means atrasado. Okay, your flight will be delayed. Tu vuelo va a estar retrasado. So that's the first example of Murphy's Law regarding the article. Let's see the second example. John, listen to the example. If you, okay, listen to the situation. If you want to sleep on the plane, what can happen, John? If you want to sleep on the plane, you will spill wine on the coffee on it. You will find a parking space right in front of it. What do you think? We have B, C, D, E, F, G, and H. You want to sleep on the plane. What do you think can happen?
B.
B. Okay.
Yes.
If you want to sleep on the plane, you will spill wine or coffee on it. Spill means regar. Okay?
Oh, no, lo siento, lo siento.
Yeah, don't worry. So spill means regar. So imagine you are drinking wine and you spill some wine by accident. Okay, that means to spill. Okay, so we have, let me read it for you, okay? If you want to sleep on the plane, you will find a parking space right in front of it. If you want to sleep on the plane, all the traffic lights will be red. If you want to sleep on the plane, there will be a hyperactive 5-year-old in the seat behind you. If you want to sleep on the plane, it will work when the shop assistant tries it. What do you think?
G.
C or G?
No, G. G.
G. Oh, it can be. Why not? A little boy behind your seat. Okay, thank you, John. Now let's talk about shopping. There are two situations that can happen in a shopping. So let's see the first example. Okay, Chris, your turn. Listen, if you are in a hurry, the person in front of you will spill wine or coffee on it, will find a parking space right in front of it, all the traffic lights will be red, will have a problem with the credit card, they will already have a partner, or it will work when the shop assistant tries it. So you are in a hurry. The person in front of you will spill wine or coffee on it, will find a parking space right in front of it, all the traffic lights will be red, the person in front of you will have a problem with the credit card, they will already have a partner, the person in front of you, it will work when the shop assistant tries it. What do you think is the best? Who fits that situation?
Letter E.
Letter E. The person in front of you will have a problem with the credit card. Okay, so yeah, it can happen in a shopping center, right? So letter E. Thank you, Chris. Now, Edward, your turn. If you take, listen, if you take something that doesn't work back to the shop, what can happen? You will spill wine or coffee on it. You will find a parking space right in front of you. All the traffic lights will be red. They will already have a partner. It will work when the shop assistant tries it. What do you think is the one that fits best in this situation?
I think that is the letter H.
Letter H. Okay, let's find out. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let's continue. Gerard, now we're going to talk about driving. So there are situations that could happen when we drive. Okay, so listen. If you are late, si tú estás tarde, if you are late for something important, you will spill wine or coffee in it. You will find a parking space in front of it. All the traffic lights will be red. They will already have a partner. What do you think?
The letter D.
Letter
think.
D. Okay. All the traffic lights will be red. Yeah, it could happen. Let's find out later, shall we? Okay, Sandra, your turn. Listen to the situation. If you, Sandra, if you park a long way from a restaurant, you will spill wine or coffee in it. You will find a parking space right in front of it. They will already have a partner.
Letter C. You will find a parking space right in front of it.
Okay, thank you, Sandra. Alanis, your turn. Now we're talking about social life, okay? If we are a social butterflies or not. So let's read the situation. Alanis, if you are single and you meet somebody at a party who you really like, you will spill wine or coffee on it. They will already have a partner. What do you think? B or F?
F.
F. Okay. Thank you, Lanis. Omar, your turn. Listen, if you Omar, if you wear a new white shirt, you will spill wine or coffee in it. Do you think is that the correct option?
Letter F.
Letter F? Are you sure?
Yes. Or B.
Yes, it's the only one, right? Letter B. Okay, let's find out if your answers are correct or not. Here we are. So far you did it, guys. Well done. So if, guys, if significa sí. If you get to the airport early, si tú llegas al aeropuerto temprano, your flight will be delayed. Tu vuelo va a estar atrasado. Okay? That can happen, right? So that's a great example of Murphy's law. Okay, so you arrive to a place early and something happens, the meeting got delayed, something else happened that you will not do what you go to that place, right? The purpose to go to that place got delayed. Okay, so let's see. Today, guys, we're going to look at the following topic. The first conditional, okay? So what's first conditional? It's about talking about a possible solution, a possible situation. A possible situation in the future. That possible situation comes with a possible result, okay? How do we form sentences in first conditional? Whenever we want to talk about a possible situation in the future? Well, first of all, we use the if, okay? El if significa sí. Es el condicional. Si yo hago esto, va a suceder aquello. So that's a possible situation, okay, with a possible result. If, then we put the verb in present simple, plus will, plus a verb in a base form. For example, look at those examples, guys. If I miss the last bus, I'll get a taxi. si yo pierdo el último bus, yo tomaré un taxi. Okay? So as you can see here, we have el if, el si at the beginning, then the verb in present simple plus will, then the verb in base form. So here is the if, the subject, the verb in base form, what else? And we have the comma in the middle. We have the subject plus will plus verb in base form. You see? Okay, so here we are. We have the if, the subject, the verb in present simple. We have the comma. We have the subject, the will, the verb in base form. So nosotros tenemos, chicos, cuando hacemos un condicional, tenemos dos partes. La primera parte es la condición, the condition, and the second part is the result, the future result. Okay, en este caso es una situación posible en el futuro. So we have two parts. The first part is the condition and the second part is the result of that condition. So if I miss the last bus, I'll get a taxi. Si yo pierdo el último bus, yo tomaré un taxi. Okay? So let's move on. We have here, if you tell her the truth, she won't believe you. Okay? So in this case, we use won't, porque estamos diciendo algo negativo. Si tú no le dices a ella la verdad, ella no te creerá. ¿Ok? Si tú le dices a ella la verdad, ella no te creerá. So we have here the first condition and then we have the result of the possible situation. ¿Ok? If we have here a question, si queremos hacer preguntas con forma de condición, sí lo podemos hacer. For example, what will you do if he doesn't call you? ¿Qué vas a hacer tú si él no te llama? So you see, what will you do if he doesn't call you? So en first conditional, guys, utilizamos el will, el futuro, will, y utilizamos el presente simple. Okay? So in this case, we have doesn't. ¿Por qué? Porque recuerden, chicos, after if, we have present simple. Okay? And in this case, is a negative statement. If he doesn't call you. Do you have any questions? ¿Tienen alguna pregunta? Go ahead. You don't have it? No, not at all? Okay, let's continue. Now we have another situation with the first conditional, guys. También tenemos otra forma de usar el condicional. Whenever we have a situation like this, we can put the if clause in first or second place. Okay, el if puede venir al principio de la oración o también puede ir después. Okay, For example, Gerald, can you read the first sentence, please?
Yes. If you don't go, she won't be very pleased.
Thank you. So this is the first example, right? That you already covered before. If you don't go, she won't be very pleased. You see? Esa es la forma usual que vamos a encontrar el first conditional. Pero también podemos cambiar de lugares. We can change places. We can put el if, lo podemos poner al final. ¿Ok? Y la primera parte, que es el resultado, va al principio. She won't be very pleased if you don't go. ¿Ok? Podemos cambiarlo. No hay problema. No cambia nada. ¿Ok? La idea queda igual. Solamente cambiamos el lugar. ¿Se puede hacer en inglés? Sí. Ella no va a estar feliz si tú no vas. Si tú no vas, ella no va a estar feliz. If you don't go, she won't be very pleased. You see? The same idea. Es como el español, guys. Okay. We have another situation. We can use first conditionals with imperatives. Okay? So remember, imperatives are used for giving orders or instructions. Okay? Los imperativos, ¿se acuerdan? Que eran para dar órdenes y también instrucciones. Okay, for example, stand up. Please listen to me. Listen to me. Look at the picture. Those are imperatives, instructions. Okay, so we can use imperatives inside a first conditional, yes. For example, if you miss the last bus, get a taxi. Okay, en vez de decir tú anda a tomar el taxi, we use the imperative. Get a taxi. We don't say, oh, you get a taxi. No, we omit the subject. Omitimos el subject, el you. Okay, so we don't say, if you miss the last bus, you get a taxi. We don't use this subject. We use the imperative. El imperativo es una orden. Get a taxi. Okay? So let's read the next sentence. Gerard, can you help me read this sentence, please?
Okay. If you miss the last bus, you can get a taxi.
Nosotros también podemos usar, chicos, el modal can. Significa poder. You can get a taxi. ¿Sí lo podemos usar en el first conditional? Sí. If you miss the last bus, you can get a taxi. Tú puedes tomar un taxi if you miss the last bus. Okay? Oops. Now, I would like to work with you in the platform in Moodle, okay? So let's do this activity, Grammar Bank 1A, okay? Go to this activity, guys. Okay, I have 3 people. I have Gerald, Omar, and Rafaela. Okay, guys. So let's do this activity. You're going to match the sentences, the part that is missing, okay? So we have, for example, we have the first part. If you leave now, you will catch the 8 train, the 8 o'clock train, okay? So for example, the first one is letter C. If you leave now, you will catch the 8 o'clock train. Okay, now it's your turn. You have to put the other part of the sentence. Okay, so let's start with Daniela. Daniela, listen. The ticket will be cheaper. What can be the answer?
I think the letter F. Will you earn more money?
Letter F. The ticket will be cheaper. But remember, Daniela, it can be letter F because we have will. So remember, guys, in conditionals, we have two parts. En los condicionales tenemos dos partes. The possible situation and the possible result of that situation. ¿Ok? En los condicionales, chicos, tenemos dos partes. The two main clauses, en otras palabras. Tenemos el possible situation, if I miss the bus, y también tenemos el result. El result va luego del if. Okay? If I miss the last bus, I get a taxi. También puede ser lo contrario. También podemos encontrar casos de que el resultado, the result, está primero y luego está the possible situation. Okay? So let's find out. Now, let's see if you can answer the question, Nicole. Oh, sorry, Daniela. Okay, listen to the sentence. The ticket will be cheaper. It can't be letter F. We have will. It can't be letter F. Okay, who can?
Letter.
Yes, tell me.
Letter D.
Letter D. Okay. The ticket will be cheaper if you travel after 9. Okay. Let's find out later, shall we? Thank you, Daniela. Now, let's see. Alanis, read with me the second sentence. Look at that. If I don't see you this afternoon,
will you give it back to me soon?
okay, letter B. Okay, thank you, Alanis. John, your turn. You'll learn more quickly. Yes, your microphone is off. We can't hear you. Yes, yes.
I'm sorry.
Okay, don't worry.
Como le decía, no tengo la 3, pero sí tengo la 5. Yo creo que la 5 es la número E.
Okay, letter E.
Ujú.
Okay, thank you. Okay, who has number 3? Let's find out. Rafaela, what do you think is number 3? The answer for number 3.
I think letter 3 is letter E.
Letter E.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Kayleen. Yes, Saskia, tell me.
Number 2 is letter G.
Letter G. Okay. Let's see if the answer is right. Who has sentence number 4? Do you have the answer, Sandra, for sentence number 4? If you get that new job, if you get that new job, what's the answer for this sentence? What do you think?
Letter F.
Letter F? Okay. Let's read the next sentence. You won't pass your driving test. Kayleen, tell me the answer, Kayleen. You won't pass your driving test. You won't pass your driving test.
Letter A.
Letter A.
Segura.
Okay. If I lend you this book, what's the answer? What do you think? If I lend you, si yo te presto este libro, if I lend you this book.
Letter B.
Letter B. Would you give it back to me soon? Okay, let's find out if your answers are right or not, okay? So yes, they are right. Okay, guys, so remember, en los condicionales, the first one, el primero, nosotros utilizamos two main clauses, tenemos dos cláusulas. Al principio puede existir el if como puede existir luego. Pero la que vamos a encontrar siempre o a menudo va a ser que al principio vas a encontrar el if, the subject, the verb in present simple, then you have the comma, this comma over here, this comma, and then you will have the other part, the subject, will, verb in base form, and the complement. If you leave now, you will catch the 8 o'clock train. Okay? The ticket, look at that. The ticket will be cheaper if you travel after 9. Como pueden ver también puede existir que el if vaya después del resultado. El ticket va a estar más barato si viajas después de las 9. So, la condición está luego y el resultado está antes. You can have that situation, yes. If I don't see you this afternoon, comma, I will call you this evening. I will call you this evening. Okay? So we have don't. Why? Because remember, we can use after if present simple. Y el negativo del presente simple es don't or doesn't. Okay? So remember that. What else? Recuerden, chicos, que en el presente simple también se conjuga. Si tenemos he, she o it, se conjuga ese verbo. Si en vez de yo decir, for example, let me put an idea here. If it rains, today, she will not go out with her friends. So, esta es una posible situación en el futuro. If it rains, si llega a llover hoy. If it rains today, she will not go out with her friends. Ella no va a salir con sus amigos. You see? So we have the verb rain está conjugado porque estamos hablando de it. If it rains today, she will not go out with her friends. ¿Ok? So recuerden, chicos, luego del if vamos a encontrar una oración en presente simple. Luego encontramos la coma si está el if al inicio. Y luego encontramos el subject con el will. Una oración en futuro. ¿Ok? Si hay situaciones de que el will, la oración en futuro, el resultado, está al inicio, si ustedes se dan cuenta, no hay una coma aquí. No hay. No necesitamos poner coma si el resultado está al principio. Por ejemplo, you will learn more quickly. ¿Ven una coma? No, porque está primero el resultado, so no necesitamos poner coma. Luego ponemos el if. You will learn more quickly if you come to every class. So we don't need a comma. We put the sentence, the whole sentence afterwards. You will learn more quickly if you come to every class. Okay, now we're going to do the following activity, and I will give you 10 minutes. Okay, so you will have 10 minutes to do this activity. You are going to complete in grammar bank 1B the following activity. Okay, complete with the correct form of the verbs. So remember, this is an example. Miren el ejemplo. If we start walking, comma, the bus will come. So recuerden, el condicional se divide de dos tiempos. Presente simple más el futuro. Okay? So, you will have 10 minutes, guys. Time is now set. You can start. Let's see. I have 9 students. Alvaro, John, Sandra, Omar, Saskia, Rafaela, Gerald, Edward, and Chris. So I hope you can join the rest of you, okay? So start doing this activity. You have 10 minutes. Okay? You have 10 minutes. You have until 8:26. Okay, you have until 8:26 to finish the activity. Okay, guys, let's find out if your answers are correct or not, okay? So I will start calling your names and see if you can answer the following sentences, okay? So let's start with Valentina. Valentina, what's the answer for the first one? Can you read the whole sentence and tell me the answer?
No sé si está bien, pero puse if you tell me your secret, I doesn't tell anybody else.
Okay. So remember, Valentina, I will help you this time, okay? If we want to make a sentence, a first conditional sentence, remember, after if, we write a sentence in present simple, okay? So until here, you answer correctly. We have the verb tell in brackets, and then we have the verb not tell. So not tell will be here. But
Sería
remember,
should be entonces.
yes, will be won't, will not. Why? Because after the if clause, we put a sentence in future. So remember, guys, we use in future, we use will. Okay, like the example, if we start walking, the bus will come. Si empezamos a caminar, el bus va a venir. That's a possible situation. Esa es una situación posible in the future. Okay? So in this case, if you tell me your secret, I will not tell anybody else. Got it? So that's how you're going to make a sentence in first conditional. Let's see the next sentence. Sandra, your turn.
If I don't write it down, won't remember.
Okay. I won't remember. Ok, nosotros podemos poner el won't, que es la contraction form de will not. O podemos poner will not. Ok, voy a poner won't porque realmente no recuerdo cómo estaba establecido en Moodle. Ok, pero si a ustedes les sale error y pusieron won't en vez de will not, no hay problema, yo los corrijo. Ok, let's move on. The next sentence, Saskia.
Will you call me if you get any news?
Okay, will you call me if you there's a problem here. Oh, it's my bad. Will comes here. Then the verb. Okay, thank you, Saskia. Let's continue. Edward.
Yeah. She will help you if you ask her nicely.
Okay, thank you. John. What's the answer?
I am fun. Your if heard from Alex.
Okay. I will find. I will
Yes.
find you if I. What did you say?
Heard
Okay. Hear from Alex.
from Alex.
Okay, thank you. Álvaro.
Yep. You will miss your friends if you move to Paris.
Okay, if you move to Paris. Okay, let's find out. Gerard, your turn.
The number 7.
Yes, number 7, please.
Okay. If you listen careful, you will understand everything.
Okay, thank you. So there is a mistake here. Instead of a period, should be a comma. Okay, aquí debería haber una coma, pero hubo un error. Okay, thank you, Gerard. Omar, your turn. Sentence number 8.
The boss won't be very pleased if you are late for work.
Okay, if you are late for work. Thank you. Kaylin, your turn. Sentence number 9.
Okay, I will drive you home if you give me directions.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so let's see if I put it correctly. If you tell me a secret, I won't tell you. Okay, let's find out if your answers are correct, whether or not. Okay, so let's see. I bet this was coming. Okay, so in this case, your answers are correct, but the platform Moodle was just accepting the form of will in construction, ¿ok? Pero si lo pusieron así, yo les corrijo para que salga el 10, ¿ok? Ustedes pueden utilizar construction form con will, sí, lo pueden utilizar también en el condicional, ¿ok? Pero en este caso la plataforma solo aceptaba construction, pero no hay problema. Si ustedes pusieron el will normalmente, les voy a poner buena nota, ¿ok? Got it? Okay, guys, so far you got 10. Okay, so
Miss,
don't
nosotros
worry.
le pasamos una foto y el link para que nos corrija. Estaría bien.
Yes, please. Yes. Please send me your activity via WhatsApp, via my WhatsApp number, okay? My personal number. So I can correct this activity for you, okay? It's not wrong, no está mal su respuesta, pero Moodle solo aceptaba con construction, pero igual no está mal, chicos, okay? No está más decir que también pueden utilizar el construction, como ustedes pueden ver aquí. No está mal. Lo pueden utilizar. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay, so we're going to pause. We're going to stop a little bit. We're going to have a break for a couple of minutes, okay? So you can relax a little bit. Okay, guys. So have your cameras on, please. Thank you so much. So let's go to Moodle right now. Remember, we are in Unit 8B, okay? So let's go to the following activity. Okay, guys, so in this activity, you are going to practice pronunciation with me, okay? We're going to practice sound linking. So if someone is asking why American people speak so fast, well, they don't speak so fast. The thing is, they join words when they speak. So when do we join words when we speak? For example, if you have a word that finishes with a consonant and the next word starts with a vowel, they usually link the words together. So instead of saying, we'll eat in a pub, they say it like this: we'll eat, we'll eat, we'll eat in a pub, we'll eat in a pub. Okay? So they join words. Okay? Now we're going to practice those sentences. You're going to repeat and repeat the sentences. Try to link the marked words. Okay? If you see this symbol, it means that the word is joined together. Okay? So let's start. Okay, John, you're going to start this exercise with me, okay? Listen and try to repeat the sentences by joining the marked words, okay? Listen.
4.3. 1.
If I see her, I'll tell her.
Okay, listen again and try to repeat the sentence, John, okay?
1.
If I see her, I'll tell her.
Okay, John, your turn.
If I see her, I tell her.
Now try to join if with I. Like it's only one word, if I. Repeat, if I.
If I.
Okay, if I see her.
If I see her.
If I see her, I tell her.
If I see
Yes,
if
you
I
can
see
say
her,
it.
I tell her.
Yes, well done. Perfect. Now it's the turn of Chris. Chris, listen to the audio and try to repeat the second sentence.
2. We'll go if it doesn't rain.
Okay, repeat it.
Okay. Well, go if it doesn't rain.
So we join the sound. We join if, it. So it sounds like this, Chris. If it. Say it with me. If it.
If it.
Okay, now say the whole sentence and join if and it together. We'll go if it doesn't rain.
We'll go if it doesn't rain.
Perfect. Well done. Thank you, Chris. Now it's the turn of Oma. Oma, it's your turn. Listen to the audio and try to join the math words that are here with this symbol, okay? So instead of saying, if I get there early, I'll order the food. No, join the sounds. If I get there early, I'll order the food. Okay? So listen to the audio and try to say the sentence by joining the words.
3.
If I get there early, I'll order the food.
If I get there early, I'll order the food.
Well done. Perfect. Thank you, Oma. Now is the turn of Daniela. Daniela, listen to the following sentence, sentence number 4, and try to join the words. Okay? Listen and repeat.
4. They'll arrive at 8 if their flight's on time.
This is a long sentence. Try
Okay.
it.
They'll arrive at 8 if their flight on time.
You did it. Well done. So we joined. You see, they'll arrive. They'll arrive. Instead of saying they'll arrive. They'll arrive at 8 if their flight's on time. Okay, well done. Let's continue. Sandra, you are going to repeat the sentence number 5, okay? Listen and repeat.
5.
If you aren't in a hurry, we can walk.
If you aren't in a hurry, we can walk.
Well done. So let's do this sound together. Let's join it, okay? Instead of saying aren't in a hurry, we're going to join. Vamos a unir estas palabras. If you aren't in a hurry. If you aren't in a hurry.
If you aren't in a hurry.
Well done. Okay. Now let's move on to this following activity, guys. So what are you going to do now? Well, we're going to practice these 2 activities, which is regarding the vocabulary part, but this one, which is an extra activity, we're going to do it later, okay? After class, okay? This will be as homework. It is not difficult. You just need to listen and write the sentence you hear. Okay, so you click in this link and it's going to appear another website, which is called Padlet. Here it's a video. Well, it's in this case it's an audio. So you're going to play the audio.
4.4.
Okay, and you're going to write the sentences you hear in this audio, okay? Where did you write your sentences? So here in Padlet, si ustedes pueden observar, aquí en Padlet tenemos este símbolo, this symbol, which means to add another post. So you click here, and there you're going to put your name, and afterwards, you're going to add your word, okay? So here is it's a symbol, which is a document. Here you have different documents to send. You can send a Word document, okay? So you click on the Word document, which is the activity that you did, and you send it, right? Put it here, and then it's going to download your work, the sentences that you hear, okay? This is an example. This is another thing, okay? So this will be eliminated, okay? So did you understand what you need to do as homework? Tell me. Yes or no?
Yo no entendí muy bien.
Okay, Sandra, it's up to you. Okay, Sandra, so you're going to click on this activity. No, let's do it right now. Why not? Let's do it right now. Let's go to Unit 8B. Okay, vayan a la unidad 8B in Moodle, and you're going to click on this activity, okay? There is going to be another activity, and there you're going to listen, van a escuchar el audio y van a escribir las oraciones que ustedes escuchen, okay? You're going to write the sentences you hear. ¿Dónde van a escribir las oraciones? En Word, okay? En Word van a escribir las oraciones. Here, in Word. After you finish your work, you save the Word document and you press in the yellow button here. You put your name, van a poner su nombre y su apellido, your name and last name, and you're going to click in this symbol, carga un archivo. There you're going to find your work, wherever you save it, and you're going to send it, okay? Got it? You put in this button, publicar, so that will be your work, like this. It's going to show your work like this. This is an example, by the way. Okay, so let me just erase it so you don't get confused. Okay, so now tell me, do you understand the activity? Do you follow me? Yes or no?
Miss, disculpe, yo estoy teniendo problemas con mi conexión.
Yes.
Tenemos que escribir exactamente qué, esa parte no le puedo escuchar bien.
Yes, you are going to listen to the audio and you are going to write the sentences you hear. Okay, there are only 5 sentences. 5 sentences. You are going to hear 5 sentences and you're going to type on a Word document. Okay? Then
Okay,
you're
Miss.
going to press in this button, this yellow button, and you're going to put your name and you're going to put cargar archivo. You're going to find your work, you're going to save it, and you're going to publish your work, okay? So that's the activity basically, guys. You're going to have 10 minutes, not less, 6 minutes to do this activity, okay? So start doing the activity right now.
Miss, no se puede ver lo que está compartiendo, sale negro.
Really? I don't know why. Okay, this is the activity you are going to work right now. ¿Dónde se encuentra esta actividad? Se encuentra en Moodle, ¿ok? Es un link. 3B, listen and write 5 more sentences. You press in this link. Oh my God. Here in Moodle, you press on this link in Unit 8B and you're going to find the following activity. This one. Here is the audio. Press into audio
4.4.
and write the sentences you hear. Solo son 5, solo son 5, okay? So start working on this activity and let's see if your listening skills are improving. I would like to see it, okay? So start doing the activity. Oops. Here is, let me erase that. Okay, guys, you have 6 minutes. You have until 9:20 to finish the activity, okay? Start working. Okay, guys, you have 3 minutes. 3 minutes to finish the activity.
Miss, una pregunta.
Yes, tell me, Saskia.
¿Las respuestas las pego ahí nomás o tiene que ser un documento de Word?
You can do both. You can do it whatever you want. If you want to put it on here, the answers, that's okay.
Ah,
If you
okay.
want to download the Word document, that's okay as well. Okay, guys. So far I have 1, 2, 3, 4 people. I'm waiting for the others. Okay. Really understood the assignment. That's amazing. Perfect. Okay. Okay, so let's correct the activity, shall we? Listen to the audio and let's see if your answers are correct, okay?
4.4. 1.
If you don't eat something, you'll be hungry later.
Okay, if you don't eat something, you'll be hungry later. So the correct answer is what Saskia did. This is correct. Let's listen to the next one.
2. I'm sure she'll come if you ask her.
Okay, I'm sure she'll come if
3.
you ask her. So the following sentence, let's see Chris work. I'm sure she will come if you ask her. Well done, Chris. Okay, let's listen to the next sentence.
You'll earn more money if you work at weekends.
You'll earn more money if you work at the weekends. So let's see Edward's work. Edward's work. You will earn. You will earn. Okay. Listen again.
3.
You'll earn more money if you work at weekends.
So Edward, the verb is not lend, no es prestar, es earn, ganar. You will earn more money if you work. No es walk, no es caminar, sino work. Okay, if you work at the weekends. Okay, so take it the example of Chris. So it's not on weekends, it's at the weekends. Listen.
You'll earn more money if you work at weekends.
If you work at weekends. So instead of on, Saskia, it's at. Okay? It's at. What you did that so far is correct. It's partially correct.
Four. If the film's in French, we won't understand a word.
If the film is in French, we won't understand a word. So let's see, let's read Gerard's work. If the film is in French, we won't understand a word. Correct. Well done, Gerard. Okay, let's listen to the next part.
4.4.
The last
4.
sentence.
If
Let's listen to the last sentence.
5.
If I cook lunch, will you cook dinner?
Okay, if I cook lunch, will you cook dinner? Let's see Omar's work. If I cook lunch, will you cook dinner? Well done, Omar. Well done. So there are your answers. So far, you could do it. Well done, guys. Okay. So if you could do this activity, I will give you points in Moodle. Okay. So let's continue to the following activity. What are we going to see right now? We're going to look at the following topic. There are some confusing verbs in English, okay? So if you cross into these words, you can get confused, but you will need to know that they have different meanings. So what's the difference between know, meet, wear, and carry? So let's find out. Click on this activity, guys. Vocabulary Bank 1A, match the verbs and pictures. Remember, we are in Unit 8B. Okay, so go to Unit 8B and let's do the following activity. Okay, so here is the activity. We're going to match the verbs, these verbs, with their pictures, okay? Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. Oh no, the picture is let me see. Yes, I can show you the picture and the activity so you can see the pictures better. I think it's a little bit small. Okay, so here we are. Hold on a moment. I will divide this activity. in two parts. Okay, here we are. So here is the picture. This small picture, as you can see here. This one is this. Okay. So let's see. Oh, what happened? I only can see from 1 to 6. Now I know. There is another picture here. 2 pictures. Imagine. We have 2 pictures instead of 1. Amazing. Okay. Oh. Okay, hold on a moment. I'm trying to do something else. Okay, here we are. Okay, so we have here the 2 pictures. Look at that. Amazing. Okay, we have 2 pictures. You see? I will try to move this so you can see. Okay, guys. Sorry for the inconvenience. Okay, so we're going to match the verbs with the pictures. Can you see the pictures? Tell me if you can see it. Yes? On my left and on my right, the activity? Tell me. I hope, because I don't know if you can see me.
Yes, miss.
Really? Okay, thank you.
The first is number 2.
The first one. Okay, it says wear jewelry and carry a bag. So you think is the first one, the first picture, this?
The second.
The second picture, this. Okay, yes. So whenever we say usar joyería, we use the verb wear. Okay, wear. Carry, llevar. Carry a bag. Carry a backpack. Okay. Carry, I don't know. Carry, let's see if I have one thing here. So this is my bag. You see? So I am carrying my bag. So if I use this thing, I am carrying my bag. Okay, so remember, carry a purse, cartera, a purse, carry a bag, wear jewelry, wear a ring, wear jewelry, okay? Now we have win a medal. What would be win a medal, guys? Win
Picture
a medal.
number H.
Picture number 8. This one. Yes, this will be win a medal. And this one is earn a salary. Okay? Ganarse un salario, earn a salary. So that will be picture number 8. What will be picture about know somebody well and meet somebody for the first time? What do you think?
In my opinion, picture number 5.
Picture number 5, this one. I think so. So in the first part, there are 2 people, right? They are together. They seem that they know each other really well. They get on with each other really well. And in the second part of the picture, we can see 2 people. They are shaking hands, right? So I think yes, the first one is know somebody well, and the second part of the picture is meet somebody for the first time. Okay, well done, John. Well done. Now, Rafaela, tell me, what could be picture regarding hope that something good will happen and also wait for a bus?
I think it's number one.
Number one. Yes, well done. So we have here in the first part, she says, please let me pass. So she is hoping that something good will happen to her life. While in the second part of the first picture, we have a man who is looking at his watch, who's waiting for a bus, right? Well done, perfect. Let's continue. Watch TV, look at the photo. Valentina.
Wait a moment que no veo bien.
Okay, let me show you. These are the pictures. And these are the others.
I am not sure. Maybe 3.
You're
Creo,
right.
creo que es 3.
Yes, it's number 3. Yes, well done. So in this part of the picture, we have a man who is what? He is watching TV. Well, in the second part, it's a person, I think. He seems to be looking at a photo. Look at that. Well done. Omar, what could be the picture regarding look happy and look like your mother?
11.
11. This one.
Yes.
Okay. Look at that. So this woman over here, she looks happy. And in the second part, she looks like her mother. Se parece a su mamá. Looks like. Okay. So question for you, Edward. Do you look like your mother? ¿Te pareces a tu mamá? Yes or no? Do you like
Yes,
your mother? Really? You look like your
little.
mother? A little.
Yeah.
What about your father? Do you look like your father?
Little, said the same.
The same. Okay. Well done. Thank you, Edward. What about you, Alvaro? Do you look like your mother?
Yes.
Okay. So if in our daily lives I stop in a place and I just look at you and your mother, I will try to look at your differences, guys. Okay, what about this picture? Miss the bus, lose a match. Miss the bus, lose a match. Alanis.
Picture number 4.
Picture number 4. Yes, it looks like they miss the bus. And she lose a match. Okay. So number 4, I will write a number instead. Okay. Bring your dictionary, take an umbrella. Kaylin. Bring your dictionary, take an umbrella.
No alcanzo a apreciar bien las imágenes, pero creo que es la número... Ay, no, ¿qué número es? Parece la 9, no sé. Es la que está del 1 a la última que está en la fila del 1. No alcanzo a apreciar qué número es.
That will be number 9. But yes, you are right. It's number 9 in this case. Well done. Okay, what about look for your glasses, find your glasses. Look for your glasses, find your glasses. Saskia.
Number 6.
Number 6, okay. What about say sorry, tell a joke? Gerard.
Number 10.
Number 10, okay. What about lend money to somebody and borrow money from somebody? Sandra.
Number 7.
Number 7. Okay. So that would be this one. Okay, thank you. So what do you think is the difference, guys, between lending money and borrow money? What do you think? Between lending money and borrow money. ¿Cuál creen que es la diferencia entre estas dos situaciones? Lend money, borrow money. Who can tell me the answer? Lend money, borrow money.
Sería como lend, como que dar dinero a alguien,
Okay, and borrow?
recibirlo de esa persona o de otro.
O sea, es como pedir prestado algo.
Okay,
Y lo prestar.
what will be prestar? Lend or borrow?
Lend.
Okay, and borrow?
Pedir algo prestado.
Pedir prestado sería.
Ajá.
Yes. So to lend means that the person is the one who prestas something, okay? La persona que presta algo. Borrow, en cambio, es la persona que se lleva algo prestado. Okay? So there are difference between them. Well done, guys. Okay. Now we have here another word. What's the difference between look for your glasses and find your glasses? ¿Cuál es la diferencia en este caso, chicos? Look for your glasses and find your glasses. What's the
Buscar
difference?
y encontrar.
Well done. Okay, what about this? Let's see. Watch TV and look at the photo. Watch TV and look at the photo. What's the difference between watch and look? You can tell me.
O sea, es lo mismo prácticamente, pero watch
Ver
se
y
usa como
mirar.
para ver televisión y algo así, ¿no?
So there is a difference between watch and look. Cuando ustedes dicen watch, su mirada está en varios sitios, porque cuando ustedes ven televisión se han dado cuenta que hay diferentes partes en una película. Las personas se mueven, salta y todo eso. Eso quiere decir que nuestra mirada se está moviendo, en movimiento. Sus ojos se mueven en diferentes direcciones. To the sides and in front of you. ¿Ok? While looking, nosotros lo hacemos detenidamente, específicamente en un sitio y no movemos nuestra mirada de ese sitio. ¿Ok? That's the difference. That's why we cannot say looking TV. No, it's watch TV. Looking TV quiere decir que solamente ves el televisor, pero no es que estás viendo la televisión. ¿Ok? No es que estás viendo una película en la televisión, una serie, las noticias, no. Solo estás observando el artículo, the TV. Nada más. ¿Ok? Watch, mirar. Look, observar. Detenidamente en un cierto lugar, en un cierto sitio. Tu ojo no está en movimiento, como cuando ustedes ven televisión. Different directions, okay? That's the difference between watch and look. Yes, Sandra. Would you like to say something else?
Es que quería decir que en inglés, o sea, para esas palabras, ¿cuándo utilizo y en qué contextos? Entre la diferencia entre ver y mirar.
That's why. If you want to say ver televisión, you use watch. If you want to say observar específicamente algo, you say look. Okay, that's the difference between them. Okay, guys, let's see. Okay, let's finish the attempt. So you see your answers are correct. Well done. Okay, so let's move to the following unit. You're going to do the activity 4C. and 5B, 5C, and 5D the next class. Okay, not this class, the next class. Lo vamos a hacer luego, las unidades que faltan, las actividades que faltan de esa unidad. Okay, so right now we're going to do this part. Unit 8C. ¿Qué vamos a observar en esta unidad? Es súper pequeña. We're going to look at this topic, possessive pronouns. Okay, possessive pronouns. What are the possessive pronouns? First of all, possessive pronouns talk about possession. Okay, you can go. Don't worry. Possessive pronouns talk about possessions. Okay, guys? So as you can see in the picture, this woman, her possession is a car. This man, his possession is, I don't know, a boat. Okay? So we're going to look at possessive pronouns. We have another point. We use whose, we use whose to ask about possession. And the only rule that we have in possessive pronouns, we don't use possessive pronouns with a noun. Okay, let's see the examples, guys. So we have here possessive pronouns. First of all, remember, these are the subject pronouns. I, you, he, she, it, and they. And these are the possessive pronouns. Mine, yours, his, hers, its, and theirs. Okay, so let's see. This is an example. I want a blue shirt bag. It's mine. Okay, es mío. Eso quiere decir mine. Mío o mía. It's mine. Okay. So here we have the possessive pronouns. Let's see. If we want to create a question with whose, remember, who significa de quién pertenece esto, a quién le pertenece esto. Whose jacket is it? It's your jacket. It's yours. Es tuyo, tuya, yours. Okay? Whose jacket is it? It's your jacket. It's yours. Now we have here some example of possessive pronouns. With mine. This is my car. It's mine. Okay? This is your present. It's yours. This is his card. It's his. This is her ring. It's hers. So as you can see, guys, we have mine for mine. ¿Se acuerdan que nosotros vimos el uso de possessive adjectives? Los posesivos en el caso de adjetivos. Ahora vamos a ver possessive pronouns. Okay? So in this case, we don't need to say again the word car because we are saying it's mine. Lo estamos haciendo de una forma más concisa. En vez de decir, this is my car, vamos a decir de una forma más concisa. It's mine. Oh, en vez de decir, this is my present or this is your present, we say, it's yours. So reemplazamos estas palabras, your present for yours, his cat for his, her ring for hers. Reemplazamos. Okay? Now we have with its. This dog, look at that golden retriever. This dog loves its toy. Its tail is fluffy. So en vez de usar la palabra dog, que es el sustantivo en la oración, usamos el possessive pronoun como sujeto en la oración. Its tail is fluffy. Su cola es muy peluda. Its tail is fluffy. Now we have the other sentence. This is our family. It's ours. So instead of saying family again, we are trying to be concise. So we say it's ours. This is their ball. It's theirs. Okay? Oops. Okay, guys. Do you have any questions? ¿Tienen alguna pregunta? Regarding possessive? No? Oh, yes. Do you have any questions regarding possessive pronouns? So guys, remember, whenever we have possessive, we can use it at the beginning of the sentence. Así como los pronombres que lo utilizamos al principio en las oraciones, podemos utilizarlos al principio también. ¿Ok? O at the end. Si alguien nos pregunta de quién es algo, un objeto, we say, oh, it's mine, oh, it's yours, oh, it's his. Okay? Let's move on. We are going to do just one activity in Unit 8C before the class is over. Okay? So go to Unit 8C. And we're going to complete this activity together. 4A. We're going to complete with the possessive pronouns. Okay? So we have the possessive pronouns, mine and yours, and also we have the possessive adjectives, my and your. Okay, let's start. Look at some extracts from the story. Complete them with my, mine, your, or yours. Rafaela. Read the first sentence.
Vivian, you didn't answer my last letter.
My or mine?
My.
Okay, thank you, Rafaela. Edward, your turn. Read the second sentence and try to put the correct word. Okay. What's the answer, Edward, for the sentence number 2? I understand all the advantages of
Yours, Oscar.
yours or your. So remember, guys, with possessive pronouns, we don't need nouns. Okay? With possessive adjectives, we use nouns. Okay, so in this case, is it yours or your? What do you think?
Your.
Yo, thank you. Why your? Because offer significa oferta. Oferta es un noun. So recuerden, cuando ustedes vean possessive adjective, ustedes van a usar el correcto possessive, dependiendo de la oración, pero dense en cuenta, tiene que haber un noun al lado. ¿Ok? En este caso, last letter es un noun. La última carta. Carta es un sustantivo. So, por esa razón va el possessive adjective my. No va el possessive pronoun. Con possessive pronouns no tenemos la necesidad de utilizar al lado un noun, un sustantivo. Got it? Okay, Kaylin, your turn. Sentence number 3.
Okay, Vivian, you must be mine. Mine.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, well done. Okay, Omar, sentence number 4.
My answer is yes, I will be yours.
Look at that. It's a romance story. Okay, my answer is yes, I will be yours. So let's find out if your answers are correct or not. You see, they are correct. So guys, you are going to do the following activity in this unit. Just this activity. Look at that. Hold on a moment. You're going to do grammar bank A and grammar bank 1B. Here you have the possessive pronouns. Over here are the possessive adjectives, so you don't get confused, okay? Just look at this chart. Observen solamente este chart de aquí para que no se confundan. Solamente esto observen. Esto de aquí no, después se confunden. Okay? Got it? So you're going to do these two activities, Grammar Bank 1A and Grammar Bank 1B. And the next class, we're going to see your answers and we're going to finish this unit and unit 8B as well. Okay? So we have activities in unit 8B to do and activities in unit 8C to do. We're going to see your answers the next class. Okay, we're going to correct your answers. La siguiente clase corregimos las respuestas. Okay, got it? Okay, guys. Before we go, I will call your names and you're going to tell me present if you're here. Okay, really quickly before we go. Okay, is here in class John?
Present, Miss.
Okay, thank you. Is here in class Saskia? Saskia, yeah.
Present.
Okay. Nicole Cuenca. Okay.
Miss, a Nicole se le fue el internet.
Present.
Ah, bueno, ya está.
Okay, Nicole. So you are here in class. Chris Fierro, are you here?
Yes, Miss, present.
Okay. Edward.
Yes, I'm here, Miss.
Gerald.
Present, teacher.
Alvaro.
Present, teacher.
Alanis.
Present.
Evelyn.
Present, Miss.
Okay. Josué.
Present.
Okay. Rafaela.
Present.
Okay. Sandra.
Present, Miss.
Emma. Omar.
Present, teacher.
Okay, so Emma was not in class. Galo. No. Daniela.
Present.
Kaylin.
Present, Miss.
Valentina.
Present.
Okay, thank you guys. Okay guys, that will be the end of the class. Thank you for being here and for being really active today. I think you are really tired. I know it's the end of the week. I hope you have a good holiday. Enjoy your vacation. These 2 days we have, 1, 2, 3. I think 4 days we have of vacation, right? So enjoy your holiday with your family. Happy New Year for everyone. I hope you have an excellent year, 2024. Goodbye. See you next class. See you next year, I think, of course. Okay. Goodbye, guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Miss. Bye.
Bye, teacher.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Miss. Happy holidays.
Happy New Year, Miss.